Good morning and welcome to a Sunday Thought. I'm sitting here all dressed in my pearls, black and white, and because I'm off to a memorial service today. And in the meantime, I have one friend who's come and stayed with me so that we can travel. Another friend actually dropped in yesterday, unrelated to the memorial today. And so I had a house full of friends. And it made me think that this is a topic I can talk about today, the importance of friends. Over the years, my friends have played an important part in my life. They've supported me when I need support, emotional support, and even physical support. Many of my friends are spread throughout not only this country, but other countries. And I used to visit a lot and stay a lot. I've been very appreciative of my friends. Not always have I been very consistent in staying in touch on other things. For many years, I was very, very busy, but that's not an excuse. I always valued them, the value that I have. And when we had our time together, we did things that we both enjoyed. Now it's like, but I'm at that age now where many of us are beginning to pass over into the other realm. And so we not always get together because many of my one friend's just passed over that lives in, Toronto, which is many, many hours away, and has been sick for a long, long time, but finally made her transition this last week. And now here I am at a memorial for someone who passed away a few months ago. I can't exactly say when anymore. It's actually quite a few months ago. But I was thinking yesterday as us three ladies sat around here and had tea and goodies and covered just a huge amount of topics. And one time I remember saying, hey, we're sounding like old ladies sitting around talking about what's going on. But, take a look at your friends. This is what my topic is today, is the importance of your friends. Are you paying attention to them? Are you keeping in contact? Are you making room for being with others that maybe you would not be with? I know for myself, a lot of changes happened in my life during the lockdowns and things like that. And it sort of shut me down a lot. And it's nice to be able to now get back up and out and visit and be together and share some commonalities, things that we like doing or things that we don't like maybe doing, but the other person does, and you get to hear about what they're doing. One of my friends that was visiting yesterday is a traveler, which I was for many, many years, and she is off to another country. She's in the last approximately 3 years visited three different countries, and she saves her money and she goes. Now she is very spiritually minded, and they're very particular travels that she goes on, and for her growth, for her understanding, for her awareness. There's a lot to be said for that as to how you travel. And I've been fortunate in my life. I have been to a lot of different countries. There's some areas of the world I have not been particularly in, but on the whole, very often can have memories of the places I've been and been traveling with friends. And some of the people, when we went into as a group, ended up being friends and keeping in contact for a long time. I know for myself, at this time, I find I'm having to ensure that I reach back out to people I lost contact with through the lockdowns and the changes, and just all of us feeling kind of really unsettled. I should speak for myself, very unsettled and very unsure, and not being able to go here, there, and everywhere that you wanted to go. But it's in times like gathering and when we come together that you realize how important they are. Now, some people have still a lot of family around them, which I don't, and so that makes a difference. And I understand that the family does take up a lot of the time period for friends. But I've also found that you need an outside viewpoint very often in relation to your life. What is your viewpoint? What is it that you think? What do you feel? My friend that's actually staying with me here, her and I, whenever we get together, very often we watch movies or certain series on different things that, and which we enjoy. We're not, both of us are not in the sense of being particularly active. So we have a tremendous sense of enjoyment of like, what have you watched this show? Have you watched that one? What did you think of this one? And even when we communicate via phone or email, that conversation goes on. Have you seen this one? Have you seen that one? And as a movie goer, also, I find that it becomes really important. I know now that there are some of the new movies are coming back up. I really, really liked Guardians of the Galaxy. I went back to see it again because there was so much going on that my brain couldn't take all the pieces in. And I saw so much more the second time, and I'll be looking forward to seeing it one more time. And it's such a, what can you say, a statement about some of the things that are going on in our world and done in a placed in out in space, but it was really makes you think and makes you wonder. And again, that group of friends that play and have tremendous enjoyment of life together, and showing how also at the end it's almost like the time has come to go do other things or go and experience other aspects to round yourself up and out a little bit. When we get into a rut, very often what begins to happen, we lose perspective. I'm a bit of a sports jock, so tennis, soccer in particular play a big part. And I got to watch the Freakness horse race yesterday as well. And in 3 weeks, I guess it is the next big one. So, there's things that keep you occupied or interested in what's happening in life. And I think that's a very important element for us to be interested in life that's going on, especially when you're elder and like I am, and you don't have a lot of people living sort of close by you, etc. Anyway, take a look at your friends, begin to appreciate them, and let them know that. Let them know you value them. Let them know that they're important to you. So it's something I kind of take for granted very often and don't do. But I think it's really important to think about that. I think somewhere they created a Friends Day, which I have no idea when it is or what it is. But today, because my house yesterday was full of, well, I had two friends, but I was like full of us having tea and goodies and talking about many, many different things. And so I just want to remind that other people are very, very important to you. So go have a nice today, which is Sunday, as this is a Sunday thought. But just think about, who are your friends? What do they play? What part do they play in your life? Do they add? Do they give you what you require? And remember, reach out. I know it was a good sort of joke for me to say, oh, because there's a couple of people I've needed to phone and haven't. Do it. You enjoy. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you for just sometimes the comments that come in. I just really, really appreciate them. Tomorrow night, of course, is mental mind treatment where I do the prayers for you. And so there's always that. And then again, we're back Wednesday. So have a great one. Bye now.